Since her last appearance on Morning Live, young American actress Alexa Swinton continues to rack up credits on several TV shows and major roles, including the movie Old, which comes out today. And then there's her brother Maxime, who's in the Netflix series Halston. Welcome both.
Hi.
Good to see you. Now, the Swinton family is very talented. We only had room to fit two of the Swintons on screen. But there's your sister Ava. She's an actress and singer, right?
Yes, she is. Ava is a singer.
Shout out to your mom, Anna. She's an actress. And your dad, Rolf, he's Canadian. And you guys are related to Tilda Swinton. Boy, it's just a family jam-packed with talent.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Mean, we work really hard, so I guess it pays off.
Definitely.
Well, yes, it certainly has paid off. Okay, we're going to start off with you, Alexa, because I know you were busy at the Lincoln Center earlier this week for the premiere of Old, M. Night Shyamalan's latest movie. I'm actually seeing it tonight, so I'll be seeing you on a much bigger screen. And there you are. You're third in from the right
little
there.
Black, in the black dress.
Yes.
Right. I guess it's, I don't know. Yeah.
How was the premiere? How exciting is that?
It was really, really fun. I mean, there were so many people there, so many talented, incredible people, and we obviously got to see the movie. And that was really such an incredible experience. Everyone was wearing such fun outfits, and they were all so kind. So it was really nice to meet up with everyone again.
Oh, yeah. So tell us about the movie, the premise for it. I love M. Night Shyamalan. I want to ask you about working with him, too. But tell us about the movie and your role.
Right, so the movie is called Old. It's by M. Night Shyamalan. It's a thriller about a family and a bunch of people that go to a beach and suddenly grow really old really quickly. So my character is named Maddox Kappa. She is Priska and Guy's daughter, and she has a really great relationship with her younger brother, and that's pretty much, she's 11 years old, which is how old I was when I was playing her. So it's kind of fun to play an 11-year-old character since there aren't that many out there.
Now, when and where did you shoot this?
So we shot this in September and October of 2020 in the Dominican Republic. It was really so gorgeous. It was such a pretty beach, as I think people can tell. It was really so pretty, and it was very hot. We were there during hurricane season. So, I mean, we have to thank the beach for letting us be there because, God, it was difficult.
Now, you've got a lot of credits, but M. Night Shyamalan, what was it like working with him? As I mentioned, I'm a huge fan of his, so I think it's pretty cool that you got to work with him.
I agree. I think that he's such an amazing film director and writer, first off, but also he's a really very kind person. He cares for his family a lot. He tries to include their work in his work because he really does think that they're worthy of it, and I do agree with that statement. His daughters, Ashana and Salika, both worked on the movie. Salika wrote a song, and Ashana helped direct, and I thought that was really incredible because as we're all a family, I think it's great that he includes his family in his work.
Absolutely, that's nice to hear. So here you are in this big movie, but you've got a knack of picking TV hits as well. When we first met you, you were the star of Emergence on ABC. But my wife and I, when we're binging TV at home, I'm always going, I know her, there's Alexa, watching Billions, Manifest, and so many other shows. You've been getting these great roles.
I mean, it's auditioning. My mom and I work hard on every audition, and I guess we get a lot.
It's a competitive business,
really
though.
A small percentage if you think about it, because we spend, 10 hours on everyone that has a bunch of scenes, and we get around 2% of them.
Right. Yeah. So you know the drill. You know how it works. But wow, you've got a great track record so far. And then there's that guy beside you, Maxime. You're actually seen in the Netflix series Halston. You play a young Roy Halston. How'd you get that role? And what was the audition process like?
Well, for me, it was actually before the pandemic, so it was kind of like, you don't really remember a lot before the pandemic, do you? Oh, wait, yeah, I remember. For the audition process, I made a hat, because my character makes hats, Roy Halston. Yeah. So I made young Roy Halston. So I made a hat with, these Lego, brick things, and I put them on my mom. When we were practicing, we did that for a few hours, and then we just tried it without it, and yeah, that was one of the scenes. And wait. Oh, also what I found really fun, I got to work with chickens in Halston.
Okay, that's
Like,
cool.
chickens. I didn't know anything about that during the audition, but I'm glad I did it because it was an amazing surprise.
I was jealous of that because I want to live on a farm eventually, and that was really fun.
Yeah,
The
so
chickens are so cute.
I'm
They're
looking
like
forward to
little
seeing.
hats.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the series. I didn't know that, but so Halston, the famous designer, he grew up on a farm.
Yeah, he did. And that's how he got the feathers for his designs for the hat.
Oh, that's
And
very
that's
cool, and it's so great that they chose you, Maxime, to tell that story of the young Roy Halston before he became the single name Halston that we all know on so many labels around the world. So that's a very cool role. Now, what have you guys got coming up next?
So I'm working on a TV show that's filming in New York. I can't share that many details about it.
Oh, sure you can.
I have to release a bunch about it, but I am filming in New York City right now.
Okay, well,
And-
that's an excuse for a future visit. And Maxime?
And I'm currently working on my comedy sets, and I'm working for new for new comedy jokes. And and in fact, I have an example here for you. One of
Okay.
my jokes are still in the workshop.
Hello. I'm Mr. Cheese. I have a few jokes for you. So, what does Mr. Cheese say right before I take a picture?
I don't know, Mr. Cheese. What do you say?
Everybody say people! Ha 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 ha!
We love cheese jokes.
Yes.
And by the way, I
Okay.
gotta say, congratulations on your comedy award, the Palm Springs Comedy Festival. You're the only kid in that, and you won, which is amazing. So, are you gonna be a comic or an actor or both? What's your career plan?
I'll be a comic actor.
Okay.
And I'm gonna copyright that. I'm gonna copyright that shortcut. or
Well,
patent.
we're
The
gonna
cop-
see. Yeah,
Copyright.
we're going to see lots more of both of you, and I'll see you on the big screen tonight in Old. Alexa Swinton, Maxime Swinton. Thanks so much for joining us on Morning Live. Great to see you again.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Dad, why are you looking at me like that? What's happening to us?